Hi, welcome back. For those of you that have completed your car, you've obviously done a parts drawing for the body and parts drawing for the wheels, and produced an assembly drawing to bring all the parts together. The next step, if you've got this far and you want to challenge yourself, is to produce what we might call a working drawing or an engineering drawing, where we provide a drawing of all the details of the product that needs to be made, and you're imagining you're giving it to someone else to try and make it from the drawing that you've provided them with. So we are going to keep your assembly drawing open, and we're going to use the new feature here. So we're going to go to the new feature, and we're not creating a parts drawing, we're not creating an assembly drawing, we're going to create a drawing file here. And assuming you've got metric selected, we scroll along and we're going for the am.iso DWG. So we're going to just double click on that, and it's going to present this edit attributes box here. Just click OK. Let's ignore that. That's a little bit complicated. And the first thing we're going to do is go to base. Now, as our assembly drawing is open, it's going to pull that up, and you can see it's got a plan view of our car there. So that is our base view. I want to rotate that, and I'm going to rotate it that way, and I'm going to rotate it so I can see a side view like that, and I'm going to click OK, and it's brought that in as a two-dimensional drawing, and I'm just going to move that to one side. The next thing I want to do is project views from this. So I'm going to project it, and it's going to project. I can project views from the side, the top. So what's really good about this software, we can produce one drawing, and from that one three-dimensional drawing we can take other views from it. So it's very, very good. I'm going to project a side view from it, and a plan view from it, and a three-dimensional view of it. Now that three-dimensional view doesn't look quite right, but we're going to settle with that for the time being. We're going to change it in a minute. So I'm going to left click, then right click, and click create, and you'll see it drawing it all there for us. Next thing we want to do, I'm just going to double click on that drawing there, and just going to click the home button there, and it's just going to align the view for us much better for us, and click OK. What we can then do on there to make it look even more professional, if I double click on it again, it's going to bring up this box here, the drawing view, and I'm going to click in this bit here where it's, and I'm going to click for it to be shaded, and click OK. And as you can see, the car in our drawing is yellow with black wheels, so it's yellow with black wheels. The next thing we want to do in our drawings here is, if you just double click on them, I'm going to untick the style, and I'm going to click hidden line in there. Now hidden lines are going to show us any details that are there but aren't shown in the drawings, and I'm going to do the same here, just show the hidden lines there. So it's showing us parts that we know are there but aren't seen, they're covered up, and the hidden lines are in there. And I'm just going to cancel that. So we're nearly there with that drawing. The next thing we want to do with this is put some sizes in there. In our drawings we might call sizes dimensions. So we're going to go to type annotate and find the dimension, and I'm going to just click. You see the end point of that wheel there is gone. That goes green there and green there, and I can project sizes things. I'm going to click the escape there, and I'm just going to put as many sizes I think are necessary on there for someone to look at it and think, yeah, I could make that. I'm going to put a dimension from there to there, and I might want to put an overall height of it. And I can also zoom in if I wanted to. And this is meant to look deliberately technical because it's giving information for someone to look at it, and they could possibly try and make it from there. That there's selected the center of our axle, and it's got the center of our axle there. I could then draw another one there to there. That should be 15. I might want to draw another size from there to there, and I might want a size for the, I can even put a radius on there for the radius of the wheel. And all of a sudden we're starting to put a lot of information together on our drawing that would enable someone else to look at it and maybe able to manufacture it from it. Once we've done that, we want to save it. So we go File, Save As, and I'm going to call that an assembly drawing there, assembly 1. And what we could then do is I'm just going to just reposition this in the page, and I'm going to go to File, Export Image, and I can export this as a JPEG image. If I go to options, I'm going to just crank up my settings to 3000, which means it'll be a higher resolution, so it'll have no fuzzy lines, and go OK. And I can save that as a JPEG, and I can then put that in my folder at the end of the project. Excellent. Hope you've enjoyed it.